It's a beautiful evening at Dine with the Kings, and I have our beautiful queen, our beautiful mom, Esther Wahome. The second time narudi tena na nyinyi hapa tukiwa na Esther Wahome. Toka tupige story tujua kwa aje. First of all, she's looking amazing. You're looking good, mama.
Thank you so much. You look so good too.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again after a whole year.
After a whole year.
Hope to see you every year here.
Amen, amen.
Yes,
How is
yes.
the feeling today?
I'm very excited as usual. Like I always say, it's like a mom seeing your children growing up so good and doing so great. For me, I'm so proud of this team. David Kasika and the team and the band, and the fact that they've been able to bring us here for 10 good years. That is resilience and a very, very, very beautiful thing to have as a minister of the gospel. So I'm so excited. 10 is not a small number doing every year. So I'm very proud of them, and I'm so happy to have been part of it from the time it was very, very small up to this time, and I'm really looking forward to going with it international. Yes.
So do you feel there is some changes because you started with Kasika a long time ago?
Yes.
Do you feel there is some changes?
Yeah, a lot of changes. Like always, growth comes with a lot of good changes, bigger challenges, but good changes and beautiful things. So when you start a project like this, of course, it is very difficult. Up until people start to believe in your vision and to come and support you. For us, we've been there since the word go, and I've seen a lot of growth. There's so much growth in every good way. Like I like the excellence. The excellence in it has really grown. The sound, the administration, even the guests. Yes.
And Kasika just mentioned that he has an album today. I don't know if you're part of the album. It's
It's supposed to be a surprise to me as well.
so you're not part of it?
No.
Okay.
But we hope to do projects with him later, maybe in the very near future. Yes.
And Mama, you are a legend in this industry, especially gospel music industry. What can you say about the current gospel music?
It depends on what you mean by current, because I think this thing is very much individual. As in with individual calls, everybody is running their own race, and everybody is pursuing different things depending on what your call is, what your vision is, what your values are as a person or as a minister. What I can say is that those who are growing in the Lord and those who are growing in music and in worship, they are really growing. And those who are getting bigger and better in the Lord, because that is where everything starts when it comes to gospel music, they are doing it really good. And those who are getting lost, they are getting lost really good. So, and this is normal with everything.
Yeah, true.
There will always be the side effects of growth, be it ministry, industry, whatever it is. There will be the negatives and the positives, the disadvantages and the advantages. But there's no loss for those who are in the Lord and trusting in the Lord, because they grow from glory to glory.
Yeah.
Amen.
And apparently, we've had a few artists who are complaining that Kenyans are not so supportive. You're one of the gospel artists that are really doing good since Kitambo. Do you feel Kenyans, we are not supporting our own, like we like supporting artists from outside country?
Yes, that is very true. And it's not just in music. It's like we have this culture of loving foreign things. It's not a bad thing, but we also have to have a balance. We also have to love our, because as a person, if you don't love your own, if you don't love yourself, we start from self. If you don't love yourself, then you don't have a capacity to love your neighbor or the next person. So it starts with you. You love yourself, you love God, you love yourself, you love your children, you love your country, you love your music, you love ministry here. And then so that you can be able to also appreciate what God is doing out there. It's a culture, not just in music or ministry. I think it's not a really good culture that we have.
So what do you think should be done, maybe to make this thing should be at least kukwetu changes?
It should start with individuals. Like you see, I've been supporting Devi from the word go up to now. And not for anything, but just to see him grow, because I was also supported. I think this culture wasn't there when we were starting. We held one another's hand. We carried one another on our backs. The generation that we raised was great generation, and they also raised another great generation, and the generation that raised us was a great generation. So I think it came, this kind of culture came in a particular time, which I don't understand exactly when, but it wasn't there. But if we can start with our own, as individuals, we love one another, we support one another, and we start by loving ourselves. Love what you do, believe in yourself, so that even people out there can believe in you. Because if God has made you authentic, is if God has saved you with the precious blood of his son Jesus Christ and given you a precious call to minister as a worshiper, then you have no reason not to love and celebrate yourself, and then celebrate your neighbor, the next person to you, the coming generation, the older generation, because we also have culture of also another very bad culture of not celebrating those who have made a way for us, which is a very, very bad thing. I think this one we should learn from Nigerians and other nations, the honor, the place of honor, because also the lack of honor also comes with not celebrating ourselves.
Lastly, what is the secret behind your good looking? Because you don't get old, you're so young, you look sweet 16.
Thank you. Miaka imeenda. My age, yes. I'm almost turning 50. I'll be turning 50 this December. So young. Thank you. My children are all grown, hoping to have grandchildren, looking as fabulous still as this. I thank God, because it has been a journey, but kinda God has preserved me. And I also, as I told you, I put self-love number one in everything. So I try a lot to take care of myself and this vessel, because it's the vessel that God uses. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Just talk to Kasika as we wind up.
Devi and Gospel Kings Band. Which camera? Yes. So, Devi, Gospel Kings Band, I love you and you know it. I celebrate you. I have been here. I am going to be here. Now we are almost going to, I'm speaking this prophetically, like I always speak to you guys. We are going now to the international part of it. We will be holding Dine with the King in different nations. I believe that, and I know you believe it. We'll be talking about it, and it's going to happen in the very, very near future. I am celebrating you today, tomorrow, and forevermore. I am your mama who loves you so, so, so much, and I'm very, very proud of you. God bless you so much. I'm getting in here to get so blessed by you guys, because you've always been a blessing to me, and thank you for making it happen every year. We are so proud of you. This takes a lot of resilience and the grace of God, and may God continue gracing you more and more as you grow older in age and older in the spiritual matters. God bless you.
Hey, thank you so much, Mama. Yes.